What's up, y'all? It's Daniel, your Shoemmelier. And yes, this is yet another review. I'm still talking about the Nike Air Jordan 1 Zoom Air Comfort, and this time it's a colorway that released, I think, in the spring of 2021, but like many a Zoom Air Comfort, and honestly like many an other silhouette, I keep tabs on certain shoes, certain silhouettes, certain colorways, and when the price gets to a point where I think, all right, I'll do it, or if I lowball a bid and someone accepts it, I get the shoe in and I go like, I don't care if the shoe's a year and a half old or older or whatever. I'm going to talk about it because I think it's important, because who knows, maybe you out there come across this shoe, this colorway, this silhouette, and go, maybe I should buy it. What do we think about it? Or if you're kind of like me and you're bored, you just watch content for content's sake. So with that in mind, today we're going to talk about the Nike Air Jordan 1 Zoom Air Comfort to my first coach. Every athlete remembers their first coach, as they typically hold a special place in each of their hearts, paving the way for them to become professional athletes. As a nod to those coaches, Jordan Brand released a special edition Air Jordan 1 to My First Coach collection in 2021. Along with an Air Jordan 1 Mid Women's and Air Jordan 1 Low, Jordan Brand released a Nike Air Jordan 1 Zoom Comfort. Just like with the other two pairs in the range, this Air Jordan 1 Zoom Comfort to My First Coach finds smooth and tumbled leather throughout the retro's upper, indulging in a bevy of pastels, with the boldest tone arriving around the forefoot. Several other overlays across the Zoom Air cushioned Jordan's top half opt into various shades of blue, with the two most prominent tones appearing on the ankle flaps and lower heel. In addition to donning a mix of colors, the latest high top proposition differentiates itself via its To My First Coach and Thank You hang tag, exposed foam lining, white mesh cutout swooshes, flat white laces, and a white midsole atop a sail rubber outsole and Zoom Air cushioning, improving the comfort on Peter Moore's 36-year-old design. The Nike Air Jordan 1 Zoom Comfort to My First Coach released in spring of 2021 and retailed for $170 US American dollars. Now, when it comes to fit, I'm normally a size 9 across the board. That's Ultra Boost, Air Force Ones, Jordan 1s, New Balance, Pumas, Asics, etc. I don't have a wide foot, it's a normal foot. I like more wiggle room in the toe box and not a lot of lockdown in the midfoot. And as I have said time and time again, I feel like maybe I'm more of a 9.25, but that shoe size does not exist. So I either wear a 9, and if it's great, good. If it's not, I take out the insole, and that gives me that extra little bit of room. Or I'll get a 9.5, and if that works, great. And if not, I'll just wear a thicker sock. But for the purposes of this video and this shoe, I ordered a size 9, my true to size, and like every other Nike Air Jordan 1 Zoom Comfort, this silhouette and colorway fits true to size, so I am comfortable in saying whatever you get in the Zoom Air Comfort, get that size. And that also happens to be my true to size in the regular Nike Air Jordan 1 highs, mids, and lows, so I'm 99.9% comfortable in saying get what you normally get in any of those silhouettes and you should be okay. And when it comes to comfort, well, this silhouette has the word, or the acronym, or the take all the vowels out of the equation, word comfort in the title. And this is the most comfortable Jordan of all. I guess Jordan 1, some of you might find other ones, and that's obviously because of the zoom in the air. And it has that tumbled leather, it has that exposed foam and mesh and whatnot, depending on your colorway. And it makes for a great ride. And as many of us have said, and as I agree wholeheartedly, the worst thing about Jordan 1s, except for the fact that you have to pay resale for them now, is that they are insanely uncomfortable. If I have to wear those shoes longer than 4 to 6 hours on any given day, I either put in a different insole, the blue Superfeet's my pick of choice, or I just don't wear that shoe. But these Zoom Air Comfort, regardless of colorway, I can wear a full day and feel no foot fatigue, don't get any blistering, don't feel any soreness or anything like that. This is the most comfortable Jordan 1, and if you like that, great, and if you don't, that's okay. I wear my Jordans for lifestyle purposes. I don't hit the swish, and I don't shoot the hoops, so everything I say is about wearing the shoe on the daily to work, to casual stuff, to dinner, to have fun, be with friends, not playing any of the sport. So take that however you may. Now, in a previous video, I said that the patent red, patent Chicago colorway is the highest quality of materials that I have found on a Zoom Air Comfort silhouette. I recently talked about the Celestine blue, and I said that the comfort was not consistent because the front of the shoe was great, and as you went further back, the leather kind of got a little bit cheaper. And someone mentioned in the comments, for the price, you're probably not going to get a whole lot of great leather. And my answer to that was I would be okay with mid-quality leather or lower quality leather on the Zoom Air Comfort if that was consistent across the board. But there are multiple pairs and colorways that have really great quality leather, and then you get some that don't have it. And you get some that are half and half out of Celestine blue, or like this particular colorway, this is not the highest, the greatest, even the most average quality of leather. It definitely looks plasticky. It feels plasticky. No part of this shoe feels good. And I don't mean like feel good on your foot, like, oh, this doesn't feel good. It's just, it doesn't feel like good leather at all. And I know when you buy a Zoom Air Comfort, you're buying it because of the comfort when you wear it, your comfort in the Zoom, the squishiness, the foam collar, all that stuff. And do not get me wrong, this doesn't change the fact that I love this colorway. I love that it's an Eastery, spring, summer type vibe. It's super comfortable and I'm gonna wear it. I love it, but I will say that if every shoe was like this, it's what I would expect and I would be more than okay with that. But we just had the Celestine blue, which comes out later. We have the patent Chicago, which also comes out later. And those are way better quality than this. There are other colorways that are coming soon to my review, but I talked about a green one. I can't remember what it's called. Let's see if I can do a quick edit. It's this colorway. And this is such a great quality leather throughout. It feels good. It looks good. The whole shoe, high quality. This one, not at all. Not good at all. And again, if they were consistent across the board in their quality of leather, there wouldn't be any complaints, but they're the same price, some more expensive than others, and this is way better. This is not. This might be, and I don't quote me on this because I have to go back and look at the 8 or 9 different colorways I have of the Zoom Air Comfort, but this may definitely be the cheapest, lowest quality leather on any of the colorways of this silhouette that I have in my collection. But as I said, I wear my shoes for lifestyle purposes. I'm gonna wear these to do normal things. This is definitely not a shoe that I would wear to work. I work at home, so it doesn't really matter, but if I needed to dress up, this would not be the colorway I would use. I'll still wear a Jordan 1 to dress up. It just won't be this one. I think it's gonna be okay. I'm not really worried about it. I don't look at it and go like, oh, this is horrible, I'm sending it back, or I don't look and go, pish, or anything like that. It's still comfortable. It still looks good. It's serviceable. I think this would definitely be more of a $140 shoe or less. But as the commenter said last time, it's $140. What do you expect? Well, $140 is still a lot of money to a lot of people. Granted, Ultra Boost are $180, Yeezys $250, used to be $300. Y3s come out for $400. It's a mess. I get all of that. $180, $140 isn't what it used to be, but it's still a lot of money, right? And so for that amount of money, you would hope for a little bit of better quality leather. I'll accept it though. The foam collar is very comfortable. The Zoom Air, really that's the reason why you buy this shoe. And there's zero hype. I say this every video and commenters tend to agree. I love that there is little to zero hype on the Zoom Air Comfort silhouette. Maybe the patent Chicago is gonna go crazy. Maybe the patent purple is gonna go crazy. And that's fine, whatever. I like the Zoom Air Comfort and a lot of people don't like it. And then they release a patent Chicago and everyone's like, oh, I'm gonna get that, those go hard. And then they forget about them again. That's okay, there's people like me and some of you out there that like them through and through regardless. And you take the good with the bad. And so sometimes you're like, you know, you're really pretty, you have bad skin. You got some bad hair. Really pretty shoe, just got really bad skin. And there we have it, my thoughts on the Nike Air Jordan 1 Zoom Comfort to my first coach. I hope you're not tired of this. It's okay, because if you see the thumbnail and you see the title and you're like, yet another Zoom Comfort, you can just always skip it. It's okay. But let's talk about it in the comment section down below. I'm really liking to see how people like these silhouettes and colorways. Obviously, I'm big into it. I'm as much into the Zoom Air Comfort silhouette as I think I was at Ultra Boost, like many of us out there at one time. I still think the Ultra Boost is one of, if not the most comfortable shoe out there. I love fresh. I have fresh Ultra Boost I haven't even worn yet from years ago. And they're still comfortable and they're wonderful when I wear them for the first time. I love the Nike Overreact, the React technology, and I obviously like the Zoom Air. I'm curious what you think about the colorway, comfort, style, the leather quality, etc. Yeah, hey, if you've gotten this far in the video, is there a lowered expectation of quality of leather for $140 versus $170 versus $210? I'm curious, where's the breaking point where you should where you should expect finer quality? Well, finer meaning, for a Nike Jordan leather shoe, not like a luxury hand Italian leather, but for a sport basketball lifestyle shoe, at what point should the leather be on point? At what price point? So let's talk about it in the comment section down below. So to all of you out there, wherever you are, thanks for watching. Stay tuned and just chill. Till the next episode.